Okay, we're here in Arlington, Texas, which is pretty close to Dallas, for a Pokemon regional this time. It is the first time going to a Pokemon premiere event, so very excited to like see how that goes and everything. But here is the hotel room. Oops. Couch, and then over here, got beds, TV, bathroom. It's pretty big. I was like very surprised. I'm pretty sure this bed is a pull-out as well, so hella people. Yeah, I'm excited. The very cool thing about Pokemon regionals is, or just Pokemon events in general, is you can record in the venue. So I can indeed take videos and stuff of all the cool stuff I see and not get in trouble. Shout out Konami. So I will have more footage of that, though I did not have any footage of the airport or anything like that, just because I kind of had to rush to get on my flight and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the venue now. Today's Friday, tomorrow's the main event. It starts at 8:30, which is extremely early, comparatively, like 10 o'clock. Same amount of rounds though, but it is 50 minutes. So I'm gonna go to the venue now and see what
All right, so we're here at the venue. This place looks insane. Kind of just looks like a YCS. You have the feature match table and everything. Let's get some cool stuff. Get this entry mat, promo card that has like regional on it. Shirt that says where the cool kids play, so gonna die from cringe. And the cool little coin thing. I like it. And then you get some side event feature match table. We got two of them. We're getting outdone. So when one finishes, you're not sitting there for an hour. That's insane. It's my deck list. That's insane too. Okay, so we're here with a Yu-Gi-Oh player. What's your name?
Andres Torres.
And you're playing Pokemon today.
Yeah.
Little different. What made you decide to play Pokemon?
As everybody know, I'm suspended right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying something new.
Sure. You having fun with it so far?
What?
Are you having fun with it so far?
Yeah, the game is good. Like, it's super different, super different, but it's fine.
What deck have you been playing?
Lugia.
Yeah, best deck, of course.
Yeah, best deck.
Very cool. Well, good luck in the tournament. Thank you so much. The very cool trophy things? Medals. Nah, I think I'm going to stick with my YCS trophy, low-key. It's a cool little background. It's got a timer. Pretty much like very similar like a Yu-Gi-Oh setup. Got the prize wall down there. We'll take a look at later. Pretty much just like the same thing with tickets in Yu-Gi-Oh events. Cool thing is like you can have food and drink in here, so I can go out, get a taco or something, come back in. Very nice.
All right, we're back at the hotel after the just hanging out and stuff at the event. Check out this hotel.
Crazy. Back in the hotel room, look at our very cool plushies. We got the cat and 4 of the Reggies. We need Gigas and Steel to finish them off. And then we got some, Bonsley and Spiritomb for Brian from Crush Cards. So subscribe to them on YouTube. Yeah, shout out the book. Book good. About to look at my deck. I got a flex, with the World's deck box. Played some side events. Kind of got shit on low key. So hopefully tomorrow's better. Though I know what I did wrong. I misplayed a couple times, and one of them was like pretty severe, so it cost me. But yeah, it's like overall really cool place. The venue has some crazy stuff. You got ice cream and smoothies and all that. So even if we don't do well, it's gonna be insane. So hopefully we can, just hang out for a little bit. But I'm not really like stressing, just kind of here to have fun. So it'll be a cool experience. Yeah, so I couldn't sleep. So here we are at the gym. Looks nice. But yeah, it's currently, what does that say? 4:40 in the morning. Gotta get up. It's 6:37. Event starts at 8:30. Have to be there. It's like a 10-minute drive. Got to eat, all that good stuff. I took like a nap. I think that's kind of what messed me up. So hopefully get back to bed eventually. Get an extra hour or two of sleep. If not, it's going to be an interesting event. But hoping for the best, so let's get it. All right, 6:30. This will be my first event with no sleep. It's gonna be awful. But check out this cool elevator. This elevator's crazy. It looks like one of them from like the movies. You can see the whole lobby. Breakfast, some biscuit gravy thing, waffles. All right, we're here at day 1. How are we feeling? Yeah. Thank you for your very cool comment. Very excited. A little bit too early for me. It's like 8 o'clock. Round starts at 8:30. 9 rounds today, 5 tomorrow. All right, we're here with another Yu-Gi-Oh player.
What's up, y'all?
Who are you?
Come on, Kurtz, of course.
Very cool. And you're playing Pokemon today.
Yes.
What made you decide to play Pokemon?
Well, I play multiple games, to be honest. I play Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and One Piece. So.
Oh, awesome. You liking One Piece so far?
I'm liking it. I enjoy the game, especially since it's the first set.
Yeah. What are you playing today for the event?
Lost Box.
Good deck. Good choice.
It's a very solid deck.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Good luck in the event, man. Hello. Who are you? Another Yu-Gi-Oh player.
I'm Denny Boo.
Okay. And what did you just do? You won YCS Pokemon. Congratulations.
I wish.
You're playing Pokemon today. What made you take a break or whatever? Play something different?
Just take a break.
For sure.
Yu-Gi-Oh format's kind of boring.
Agreed. Do you like Pokemon so far?
It's almost a tier 0 over here too.
Yeah.
Almost, but there's a lot of counters, so it's good. So.
What's your like favorite thing about Pokemon that Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't have?
Oh man. I guess their pairing system.
Yeah.
I guess that's a big thing. And type in a deck list, you can just copy and paste it.
Yeah, that's just
which
insane.
is insane.
I agree.
Yeah. And like Yu-Gi-Oh, you have to type it all. You messed up. You actually messed up. And you can turn in your deck list multiple times.
Yes, editing
that's
it
insane.
and turning it in is insane.
On Saturday, not Friday, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
what are you playing today?
I'm playing Lugia.
Of course, best deck.
Yeah, I mean, I like Lugia, so I was like, might as well play Lugia.
For sure.
So, might as well.
Cool, thank you so much. So we're very tired, but it's very nice outside. And we are, oh boy, 2-1-1. So lost draw, 2 wins. 5 rounds left. Got to get 19 points to make day 2. So hopefully we get there. But yeah, check out everything around. First off, we have 6 flags. Can't really see it from here, but hopefully we'll check that out tomorrow if we don't make it, or on Monday because I have an extra day here. Esports Stadium, that's insane. And then we have Texas Rangers Baseball Stadium, and where the Cowboys play, AT&T Stadium. Look how pretty it is. This is so much better than 20 degrees in Minnesota. Looks insane. All right, Duelist, how has your tournament experience been so far?
Sick.
What is your current record?
The Vikings are down.
All right, we have a majestic penguin. Please zoom in. Look at him. He's just like me for real. There's no way that's like a duck. It's a big penguin. I've been drafted by the Dallas Cowboys, and we're on our way to the stadium. The game starts at 7 p.m. I'll be the starting water boy. I'm very excited. Look at the stadium. It's just insane. Pro Duelist, how's our day going?
It's great.
What are we looking forward to in the rest of the day?
The Vikings winning.
Well, all right. Right. 4-1-2? Yes. Have to win 2 more. Make day 2. Get some monies. Get some points or something. Lots of points. I don't know how that works really. Very tired. Haven't eaten yet. Haven't slept. whatever it takes. I want to go home.
Feliz Navidad. We won 2 full go. Look at that. Uber driver.
So I did not end up doing a video or like part of the vlog, I guess. After the event, I went into time the last round and we just went out to get dinner after, and then Sunday we just kind of hung out, so there's nothing really interesting to record. So it's kind of a shorter vlog portion, but with the portion like talking about the key differences between the 2 games, makes it, you know, a decent sized video. Essentially though, what happened was I was 5-1-2 going into the last round of day 1. So 5 wins, a loss, and 2 draws. Essentially that means that I had 17 points, and you need 19 points to make it to day 2. So that meant I couldn't draw my last round, I had to win. And I got paired against Azul, nice guy. The reigning national champion, has like 5 regional wins or something crazy, and like it's like a 3-time world's competitor, so very talented player. But I lost the roll and he went first, and we grinded like for like 35 minutes, so I won game 1. Game 2 was pretty back and forth. I had 1 prize left when time was called, and he had 2, and he had like 17 cards or something in his hand, so like marred him down. He had like drew 4 or whatever, and was still able to get to the Kyogre to do the double knock to win that game. But unfortunately, since we were in time, it would have been a draw, and that meant neither of us would have made day 2. So, you know, we can't essentially like roll for it or anything like that. So I just gave him the win. And he ended up getting 9th, unfortunately, which was tough, but he won out the second day, so good for him. But yeah, I had a good time. I was surprised I actually got something. Top 256 actually gets 30 Worlds points. You need 500 of them to like qualify for Worlds or something, so that's cool, I guess. But yeah, it was really good overall. But now I'm going to get into like some of the key differences between the 2 games. All right, so first off, for people unfamiliar with Pokemon, essentially how it works is the same as Yu-Gi-Oh! You play best 2 out of 3, and the winner of the 2, if you end up going to 3 games, is the winner of the match. And then you mark whoever's won each game on the slip, which is a little bit different instead of just checking the winner in Yu-Gi-Oh! So I guess that's, you know, pretty similar. There's no siding, so your 60 card main deck is, you know, what you're playing with. And you see people like main deck, like certain cards that are really good in some matchups and like terrible in others. A great example of that is like Drapion. It's really good against the Mew deck, but not very good against any other deck. And it sucks to start with. So it's kind of like the risk you have to take for playing like a powerful card in some matchups. Just like, oh, if I start with this card, or if I drop and I need a good power card, like sometimes it's not going to be it. So that's an aspect of the game I'm not a huge fan of, I guess, but it makes sense. But yeah, having a side is a really unique thing. So I guess that would be something that if you're going to play Pokemon, you need to be aware of. Your main deck is extremely important. Another one of the key differences is cash payouts. So it's the same structure as like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where top 32 gets something. But for Pokemon, only top 8 plays out. So it is extremely difficult to top the regionals, which is essentially the same as like our YCSs. That being said, they also pay 15 rounds. So like you're playing 9 day 1, and then 6 more of Swiss day 2, followed by top 8. So a very high amount of Swiss rounds. But yeah, how it works is if you get like top 32, you get $250, and then first place goes all the way up to $5,000. So honestly, I'm not sure how much the current Ultra Prize card is selling for, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 5,000. So maybe a little bit more money in terms of like winning a YCS. But you don't have the ability to like sneak in an X2 or something in like 30th place or something, be able to play out. You have to be in the top 8 in order to continue to play in Top Cut. Which makes it, you know, even more prestigious of an event if you reach Top Cut, because that means only you're one of 8 of the, you know, 1,500 players that entered the event. So it is extremely difficult to top. Other than that, though, there's a lot of similarities. You have the same system where, like, if you have a question about a ruling or, you know, an interaction, you just call a judge, raise your hand, judge comes over, answer a question. You have the right to appeal to the head judge if you don't agree. That only came up once for me that I had to do, but it was pretty much the same process. You do have 50 minutes instead of the 40 for Yu-Gi-Oh! So Pokemon, like, is honestly, like, it can be an even faster game than Yu-Gi-Oh! In some cases, since there's no interaction on your opponent's turn, really, except with, like, Marnie and stuff like that, but that doesn't require a whole lot. You're not, like, saying okay to everything or checking for, like, Ash or something like that, so... But there also are a lot of instances where games aren't decided in the first few turns, you think of, like, a combo deck that sets up a crazy board and you can't break it. That doesn't really happen in Pokemon all that often, but there are floods that exist. They just take a little while to set up sometimes. Though Lugia is one of the really strong decks, and it's able to set up in like 2 turns. So I guess there are some aspects of combo decks that still exist in Pokemon and stuff like that. Other like really interesting things is that people play on rubber mats like almost exclusively. I know like Yu-Gi-Oh players are not a huge fan of rubber mats. I know I hate rubber mats because you can't do a little card slide or whatever. So it was interesting to see a lot of people playing on rubber mats, and also people do like the casino shuffle or like the bridge shuffle, where you like bend your cards and do all that crazy stuff. I could never do that to my cards, and it's kind of wild, but Pokemon cards are a lot cheaper for the most part. It kind of depends on the card, but yeah, it's kind of crazy how people just like beat the shit out of their cards all the time, but they got to get them randomized, and shuffling is like a huge thing. Another thing that was very surprising to me is the entry fee for regionals are extremely high. You want to complain about, they raised the regional or Weiss entry fee from 20 to 24 to 25 or whatever it was. Pokemon regionals are like $60, $70. But you don't get entry packs. It's insane. You just get, for me, they gave me like a shirt and some side event tickets and a pen. So I was like, yeah, this is not worth, but I guess a lot of card games are like that. I know Magic is similarly extremely expensive for entry, so I guess that makes sense if they're giving the money right back to the prize pool, though not all events are the same amount of people, so I guess that makes a difference. What else? Lastly, honestly, most importantly, is how diverse the community is. I played against people who were parents and had their kids playing in like the junior divisions, which was really cool. I played against women, which is crazy because like there's not a whole lot of girls that play Yu-Gi-Oh, and I would say there was at least 100 participants that were women, so it was very cool. Lots of kids also playing in the junior divisions and stuff like that, and then also like teenagers playing and that are extremely successful in like the normal division. I'm not sure what the correct term is for it, but it was just like extremely diverse, and like the amount of like different people I met from all over was really interesting. And every like person I played against, except for like one guy, was like extremely kind and nice, and like I was able to have a real conversation with. There weren't any like super cringe people that you can kind of run into sometimes in regionals and stuff like that you just like, I kind of want to move on from this match. But everyone was super kind. I had a great time. Shout out to Azul and Calvin Connor and everybody who I met at the regional. And hopefully I'll do an Orlando regional in the next couple weeks. I know it's like the week before YCS Mexico, so we'll see if that works out.